Yeah, welcome back to my class again today. Now, in the last class, we actually created a class, and then we defined the method inside the class, and then we created an object of that class. So today, what I want to do is just to explain to you um, the content of a class, which are what? Variables and the method. So we have two types of variable, which is what? The instance variable and the class variable. So today we are just going to look at the instance variable. And then in the next class, we'll look at the class variable. And then subsequently, we'll look at the methods that are in the class. Because it's very important for you to understand this flow. And then you now see how you input something and then how you see that thing on the screen. So without wasting much time, let's get right in and see the lecture on instance variable. Okay, so today we are going to look at instance. So what we did the last class was that we created a class, right? Class, and then we'll call it class man. And then inside this class, we define the, the init method, and then we'll give it the two parameters, self and name, right? Then you go in. So you now say self dot name, right? You assign name to it. Now, this is the class. Okay, this is the class that you have created, right? You've created a class. The class name is man, and then you have defined the constructor method, which is this init method. I told you in the last class, this is the foundation of the building. Now, this class is a blueprint of a house. Now, the foundation of that house is actually this init method. So this init method is getting two parameters in this my own class definition. It's getting two parameters. The first one is self, and the second one is what? Name. Now, this self is going to reference the object of the class that I will create. And then this one is the instance variable. So this is the instance variable. Instance variable, right, that I've created for the class. Now I'm going to create an object of this class. So the object I'm going to create will be, I'll call it male, right? And then, so the class man, I'm creating this male inside this class. So man. And then I will give it this parameter, which is what? Adam. So I have created it, class man. Now I will create another one, female. And then still inside the class man. And then I will give it a name, if. Right? These are the two objects that I've created for this class. Now, if I want to know the name of this male and the name of this female printed on the screen, so I am going to supply it to what? So I will say print, right? Then I will say, because I've created the male now, I'll now say male dot, this is the dot notation that I'm going to use to access this one. So I'll say dot name. And this one will give me, then this one I will say print female dot name. This one will give me Adam. And this one will give me if. Now, what I'm showing you is the instance variable. An instance variable is a variable that is created inside the class, but is unique to each of the objects of that class that will be created. So this name is going to be unique to male and another one to female. So what that means is that this male will have a copy of this name. So invariably, this is how it is. It is like this. Now, this place is name. This is the instance. So male will have Adam stored here, a copy. Female will have Eve stored here. So each of them, each of the objects are having a copy of this name. So a copy of name is this, a copy of name is this. So Adam is stored here, Eve is stored here in the memory. You understand me? So that is it. So each of the objects that you create are going to have a copy of the instance variable. The instance variable is created inside the class, but unique to each of the objects that will be created. So if I say print male.name, it's going to give me Adam. And I say print female.name, which is name. So a copy of this, a copy of this. This one will store Adam. This one will store Eve. Now, if I now say male.name equals John, right? If I do this, and then I come here and I say print male.name, and then print female.name, this one will give me John, while this one will still give me Eve, right? Because I have altered what is inside this name by doing this, while this one still remains the same. Now, when I give this to the print function, it's going to give me this, and this one will give me this. Now, what am I trying to show you? I'm simply showing you the concept of input, output. This is process. So where is the input? The input is here. You are putting this inside this class. And then through this print function, you are getting it out on the screen. So whatever you put in, when it goes through this process, is what is going to come out. So this instance variable is inside this class, holding whatever value you are going to supply. So like saying the kingdom of God is like a man sowing a seed. So you sow the seed inside the ground. So the ground is this. And then whatever it is that you sow in is what is going to print out for you. So this is just what I wanted to show you, demonstrating this instance variable. That the instance variable, so right now what I'm showing you is the content of this class. I'm explaining the content of the class. So this is an instance variable. You can have as many instance variables as possible. Because if you look at this, this is name, this can be ID, this, other things can be here. So you can have name, you can have age. As we go on, we'll continue to increase them. So this is an instance variable, and that is what I want to show you, how this instance variable is created inside the class and how it is now unique to each of the objects. That is what I want to show you. So in the next class, I'll be showing you the class variable. So till then, bye-bye.